tell them where I'd be at in life right now. But the streets chose me, and I chose, and I answered the call of the streets. So, I ended up, turning it around. That's why we here on this podcast. We're going to be $1 billion brand in the future. So look out, I'm going to have it to where, we're going to have guests and everything, I believe. Whatever you believe in your mind, you can see in your mind, and you can believe in your heart. You can achieve it in reality. So don't ever think it ain't possible. It's always possible. God made it possible. Definitely. So it's just amazing, man. All these kids, these hundreds of kids who, once this door closed after the day, they start their new journey. Like where they want to be, where they gonna end up in the next 10 years, where they gonna be, when they had their first high school class reunion and everything like that. Like those are the questions that's gonna have to be asked down the road. But right now, the day is just they date. Shout out to all the graduates of the high schools around the country, especially Camden County High School, home of the Wildcats, and they win chips and everything like that. They go state, they do all that, you know what I'm saying? And my son was blessed to come to this school. He moved to Georgia with his mom. They came over here, she got married, she moved over here with her husband, and for the most part, me and old boy had a pretty cool rapport. Then, 2017, right before I caught my little case, Buddy had the nerve to come disrespectful to me over the phone, So, I don't think Buddy here today. He been in my son's life since he was 23 years old. And I expect him even to put that pride to the side to be here with them for that man. Because he was an intricate part of his life when I wasn't, when he was staying with him. He lived with that man for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So, for him not to be here, you know how it is. Hey, guess that bond wasn't as real as it seems. But, hopefully he can, get his shit together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bash the man, because I don't know him that well. I just know of him. But, today, if I was to see Buddy, I'd probably tighten his ass up for all that gangster shit he talked on that phone that night. So, I don't teach my kids to be disrespectful for their moms, significant others, or husbands, you know what I'm saying? So, my son is a well-mannered, respectable, honorable young man. And, that's how he was raised. He went to granny boot camp, he went to grandpa boot camp. And that's that, you know what I'm saying? It's just amazing. Just don't know, man. Hopefully y'all listeners out there who are parents and have kids, man, this day right here, Lord will, if you get to be here to see it, ain't like no other, boy. My boy graduated. Oh, I'm so happy for my son, man. It's amazing. That boy caught a robbery charge while I was in jail, and they were talking about kicking him out of school, and I'm like, oh Lord, it's like history repeating itself, because I got kicked out of high school in 11th grade, and he in 11th grade, and they trying to give him expulsion, and have him not even deal with us, like, graduate. I'm like, damn, jit, I'm in the county, I done flipped out in that bitch, I done threw mop buckets and mops and trash cans and kicked the glass, punched the glass, because I couldn't believe this man made that decision like that to go do that hot shit he did. But sometimes a person needs a wake-up call. Sometimes all the person needs is a situation to kind of not scare them straight, but to get them to see that, well, this shit real out here. It's easy to be in it, and it's easy to get in, hard to get out. And that's what he had to learn. But the people who he had around him, God placed around him, those teachers and them counselors and the students, the student body, the football team, the track team, basketball team, they supported him. They really did. They actually looked out for him. They made sure, they gave him another chance, because they were ready to expel that boy. And I wouldn't have been here having this. I'd have been, proud if he got a GED. They had a little ceremony for him and that. But God blessed him to get him a second chance and realize, like, son, it's easy to, you can lose, you can throw your life away just by making a little split decision that ain't about worth nothing. This man went and tried to hit a lick for about an Apple Watch, and the Apple Watch almost cost this man this right here, this day. So I'm blessed to know that he learned, he realized, like, you know, running with the wrong type of people can cause a bunch of problems in your life. And I ain't blaming the person shit. He had his own mind. Because if he chose to help do some shit like that, he just as guilty to do it. So I ain't pushing no blame on nobody. He made a conscious decision to do that. So, you knowing him and the talks we done had, and man, son, if they ain't on the same type of time as you, just leave them alone. Don't fuck with them, because they don't mean you no good. You want friends that's really trying to get out here and do something with their life. They ain't trying to do this and do this hot boy shit, be a dope boy, be a street nigga, gangster, a shooter, drill music, rapper, none of that. He wanna, you know what I'm saying? You want a bigger and better things. Nothing wrong with being a drill rapper. No disrespect. But shit, you know what I'm saying? That's the influence that these kids have nowadays. So, you know, I just want to make sure Jit straight. He's good. Like, don't follow in my footsteps. Don't walk that path I walk. You know what I'm saying? I did all that shit. So he didn't have to do this shit. When I chose to hit them streets at the age I hit them bitches in, I took it seriously. So I took everything that came along with it. The consequences, he didn't have to go through that. He had pretty good life. He had a pretty good a great childhood. Teenage, you know, preteen, all that. Adolescent, teenage years. He's still a teenager now. He's 29, sure. But shit, I'm proud of my son. I'm proud of him. Yes. I'm proud of Jit. Really proud of him. It's a monumental moment, but I got to freeze in time. Like, it's me and him. And it's him against the world. And look out, world, he coming. And you better take your blinders off. He coming straight at y'all. That boy finna be great things in life. He's finna be great. He gonna be a great man, like his father is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm continuing to grow as a man myself. But I know, I see it. I believe it. Me and him gonna have great stories and testimonies. So, trust me, it's not over till the fat lady she ain't even got on the stage and her coat ain't warm up yet. You know what I'm saying? So, always remember, man. Always remember. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Believe in yourself and don't let no one tell you what you can and cannot do, because no one knows what God has for you but God. I used to hear people say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, and then God make it possible where it actually happens, and they be trying to figure out how it happened, but that be God, because my faith in him is stronger than what somebody got to say. My son's faith in God is much stronger than what a coach say his ability can be. You never limited. The only limitations you put on that you have is the ones you put on yourself. You should never let another person's view of you change you or who you are. Because I'm a damn proud father of my son. That boy made it. So there's a lot of kids that never even get to this plateau in life. Boy, this shit real. Like, his mama, his auntie emotional. My mama here. My baby mama here, and it's just amazing. His sisters are here. You know, I wish I would have brought his baby brother with me. But you know, we're gonna do something special. We're gonna hit us a nice little out of town place and go hang out with our Little Rock family. We're gonna hang out with them. So trust and believe, man. This shit real, but hey, man, this is awesome thing. Like inside, I don't even know how to feel right now, because I had to meet up with him. Legit, mama was running late, and she was talking about going to the house and go get him some shades. I said, oh no, I got some Cartier glasses that he can wear, make him look proper and intelligent. You know, it cost me $2,500. Not bragging on the price. I got $3,000 on my face, but it's just the point that I could pass that down to him. You know what I'm saying? He can wear that and wear that with pride, like, man, my daddy. You know what I'm saying? This Pops left me this. Pops looked out for me. And I'm going to take some pictures with him. And I'm going to have him. But once I get this podcast where I can do video, I'm going to be able to do the video live and I can do this shit right here. And y'all going to see this shit, boy. It's 100 over here. Real savoir-faire kind of guy, you know. He get it from his daddy. He think he the mini version of me, but he the own version of himself. He got his own style that I don't have, and I got my style that he don't have. But it's cool to see your children turn into these little people, and then they turn into these adults. Like my mom probably look at me, and my dad probably look at me and say, "When that bad behind boy was little, who knew he would have turned out like this? Who knew he would have been?" Man, he is an entrepreneur, a mogul, a future billionaire. Like, who would have thought that? You know? When I looked in that little boy's eyes when he was a baby, I seen the world stop for a minute as I'm holding him, because I'm realizing, like, man, it's on me to make sure he have what he needs. It's up to me to make sure that he gets instilled these values and these principles and these morals and these ethics and character in him early, so he don't have to be one of these people that get pulled here, get pulled there, get told anything, believe it, easily influenced and stuff like that. And he have to go through that. And I'm proud of him. I'm glad. I'm like, shit, he was his own man. Like, this man got 2 whips. And I'm happy for him. He number 19. He got a truck and he got a little SUV. But he did that. That's that blessing. That boy got God on him, man. He highly favored, man. He covered in the blood of Jesus. He got God's hand over him, man. Like, my mama's like, that boy can't do no wrong. And even when he got in his little shit, his little trouble, who was on the front row? Who was on the front line with her grandboy? My mama. She was at first appearance. His mama at first appearance. They got that boy out. They snatched that boy up quick. They ain't even let that boy sit in there. Me, shit, I had to do a little shmoney dance. I had to bomb myself up. You know what I'm saying? Shit. But I love it though. That's that bond. That's that unbreakable bond. You know what I'm saying? That they got. And I love it, you know? And hopefully, man, y'all listeners out there, man, love your family, man. Family first. Family important. Shout out to all my brothers. Shout out to all my extended family. Shout out to all my real ones, my partners. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my brothers all around the world. Shout out to my real homegirls, my real sisters. You know what I'm saying? The females who impacted my life by just being there, showing me support, showing me love, even though I don't really understand sometimes, and you have to be understanding with me. I'm not used to a lot of shit, so, you know, I always feel like people come with ulterior motives and got little, you know, hidden agendas and shit. So you have to, it's part of me if I'm learning to be a cheerful receiver, because I usually am a cheerful giver, always. So, you know, sometimes it be like that. It's just, you know, it's a different thing for me, but I'm just blessed that I got the people that are around me. I got my crew, I got my brothers, I got my homegirls, I got my family, I got, man, the list goes on and on. But today we celebrate Draquez Jerome Rico, man. That's that boy. Y'all gonna hear that name on TV one day. Y'all gonna hear that name in football. Y'all gonna hear that name. We're gonna be around.
Okay. Take me running.
I know that's right. Y'all gonna hear that name on all kind of different things, man. That boy gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my jit, man. Boy, 6'2", about 130, 145 solid. That boy squat about 400. That boy bench about 2 and some change. He a little skinny bean pole, but he got a little physique on him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to his old lady. She graduated early. She in college. She at USF in Tampa.